where are my homeschool people at? I wanted to show you a system that works pretty well for us for organizing our kids' homeschool assignments for the week. I tried to simplify things even more this year. I was going to have them use just like a simple 5-subject notebook or something and just kind of keep up with things like that. But I realized I really need to be printing more of the handouts than I have been. And so I'm going to go back to a system that worked for us last year. So this is just a simple 3-prong notebook. It's the kind of plasticky ones, so they're a little bit thicker. And then I have a pocket divider for each day of the week in here. So each day's assignments are in a pocket. And these are the things that supplement what they're getting online because we use an online curriculum. And I also have in here their reading logs. Now the reading log, I move it day to day. So after they've done their reading and we've logged it on here, it'll get bumped to the next day so that they're doing that every day of the week or every school day of the week. But the other stuff, as they complete it, I put it in the front pocket. And when this just gets to where it's overflowing, I move it to a 3-ring binder just to hang on to, just in case we ever need to reference it for some reason or just want to look back and see how much they've learned. And then the back pocket I use to hang on to things that are laminated, different anchor charts, or like maybe like here's a multiplication chart. There's a little fact family chart I've been using with Abraham in here that he can use dry erase markers with, things like that. I keep in this back pocket, as well as like some extra notebook paper and stuff like that. So that way, I mean, this is really all they need. They need their Chromebook, they grab this, and then we've got, supplies handy. Most of what they're doing is pretty simple supply-wise. We don't do a whole lot of really complicated things at this stage. It could change. We have a 3rd grader and a 4th grader, and so this is working for us. Now, I will say, Asher, I have his set up this year a little bit differently. We're trying this out. As I've mentioned before, he's autistic with a PDA profile. And so we're trying to simplify the way he receives demands. And one of those is we're only going to have him do 1 core subject a day. So instead of splitting math up over 4 or 5 days in a week, he'll have all of his math on one day, all of his language arts on one day, etc. And then he also has his Bible class every day so that he's just getting little snippets of that each day. He has a reading log. Our goal will be for him to read a little bit every day as well. But we're trying that out, and so far that has actually been pretty helpful for him so that it isn't as many perceived demands. Even if it's technically the same number of tasks, it only comes across as one kind of umbrella demand, and that's helpful. Let me know in the comments what works well for your family.